Okay, Jimmy T here, a very slow Jimmy T, hobbling around tonight. Had a little discovery about that statin that I took. Apparently I'm having a bad reaction to it because over the last week my legs have not been feeling great, and I did mention in one of those other compelling videos that I posted, oh man, we got all kinds of highway noise here. We'll see how we do with the audio. But yeah, I've just been kind of sucking it up and thinking like, I'm not quite sure what that's about. And then in the last 3 days, they started to get worse. And I'm like literally limping. I mean, I heard of leg weakness, but this is a different level. And I haven't posted it yet, but I'm gonna hide underneath the overpass for a second. I haven't posted it yet, but I went on a bike ride, showing the lakefront, my last hurrah out on my bike. And I was not feeling good that day either. That was, I guess, well, it was Memorial Day. So, today's Wednesday. That was just a day ago. And now I think I've figured out what the hell's going on. We'll get across the intersection here. So yeah, it's pretty bizarre. So, I was encouraging people in my kind of medical video about, seeing your doctor and getting on top of all your health issues in general. Doesn't matter if you're getting ready to travel someplace or not. All right, I gotta interrupt this for 1 second. So yeah, let me continue. And it's really important. And I got on this statin because my cholesterol profile was abysmal in every way, which I previously mentioned. And I got blood work done about 6 weeks after I started it. And it's perfect. But in some cases, the statin does have a really negative effect. And I figured out that is the case with me. But my God, I love this city. I love this neighborhood. It's a beautiful night out here. And I am in major appreciation mode since I am only 7 days away. 7 short days away. I'm going to do a little update on another video, kind of showing what my place is down to, what I have left, which isn't much. I'm at the very tail end. So for those of you interested in seeing what an apartment looks like when you sell every single thing piece by piece over the course of 6 months, well, it's probably not a big surprise. It's almost empty. I guess that's the way this works. All right. This is another great street to try to cross. And even if you're moving quickly, people really hate anyone with the selfie stick. I mean, a mobile, extending, telescoping, filming apparatus. Doesn't that sound better? Okay, selfie stick. But I'm just astonished at how horrible my legs are. And so I did call my doctor, and they're like, stop taking that stuff immediately, the stuff we put you on. So I have to go back for blood work tomorrow. You know, not the end of the world. I guess they're gonna check my liver enzymes. So hopefully not too much damage has been done in the course of, I think about 8 weeks on this drug. I'm not sure, something like that. And so I will find out. Just one little snag before I leave. But you know, I'm moving to a place where there's no problem with getting health care, and I will have insurance. I know some people move there and they roll without insurance, and they're like, "Ah, I'll just cover it out of pocket." I'm like, okay, but that's depending on what you need. It's emergencies that can really jack you up. I mean, in the Philippines, things are certainly less expensive, but they're not giving emergency care away. So it's kind of a strange thing to have to navigate. I don't know. People do it. I'm not going to be doing it. I will be insured. I will have access to good health care. I do have a traveling healthcare traveler's policy for 90 days, just to get me from Chicago to Manila, and I'm going to take a little break. This is what this statin has done to my legs is pretty savage. So I'm pretty sure that is the culprit. I can't imagine any other reason that my legs would be feeling so horrible. But a couple of days, I'm going to keep walking here. A couple of days it should start to clear up or clear out. And so I'll start to look for the signs of my legs starting to feel better over the weekend. Hopefully, because it's almost time to hit the friendly skies. And it's been a hell of a week. Been a hell of a couple of weeks. Like I mentioned in my other video, which I've yet to post, because it might take a lot of editing. So we'll see if it makes the cut. And you know, I've been seeing a lot of close friends, and it's been emotional to be real honest about it. And I am a fairly emotional guy anyway. And I used to never admit that or think that that's like, oh, you know, probably shouldn't be saying that to people. I actually think it's a good quality. I care a lot. You know, I can be emotional in various directions. So if I get pissed off, I can really get pissed off. My emotions seem to have some intensity behind them. Maybe that's the ADHD. I don't know. It's just me. Forget the labels. That is just the way I operate. So I'm gonna walk a few more blocks and get home, and this has just been a beautiful night, and I love walking around the neighborhood. I will miss walking around with you, Miss Golightly. That's for sure. Okay, until my next video, which is probably going to be later tonight, be sure to hang loose and subscribe if you're in the mood to do so. All right, until next time. Okay, I was debating whether to share this or not, but I'm going to go ahead and share it just because I think it's funny. As I was walking around tonight in Fulton Market, I was sitting having a little gelato, Why not pack on a couple more pounds before I get to the Philippines and start reinventing myself? But as I was sitting there, I saw a former client. And, you know, I've had my own business for 33 years, just over at this point. And I've had a lot of good people and good experiences. But this particular client, she stiffed me for about $350. And it's probably been 15 years or something like that. But I thought, how bold would it be for me to say something? It was Marsha. It's really not her name. I'm even changing her first name to be extra sensitive to client information. But yeah, it looked like she was probably with her her daughter and grandchild, just with a face full of gelato, say, hey, Marsha, what about that $350 you owe me? I don't know. I just found the whole thing kind of amusing. More what I was thinking in my head, what it would look like and feel like to actually say something to her, which of course I wouldn't. But truth be told, I've had great experiences with people, and that was probably only one of 3 people I've ever had any financial problem with. So I needed to add that on. Needed to add that little anecdote.